Hey everybody, I'm Michelle with Birdie Bloom, and today I have something that is extremely exciting for me. I am going to do an opening, a bag opening on camera. And the bag is in here. It's Vintage Coach. It's a bag that I have been looking for over a year now. I do a lot of reselling, and so I'm looking a lot to find bags to rehab, to buy for fairly cheap, to rehab, flip, and sell for a little bit of a profit. And so because I'm always looking, I'm less inclined to pay a lot of money for a bag. However, there are bags that I have chosen to pay, the full asking price, what I value the bag at. There are a few bags that I've chosen to do that with. And I waited. I don't know if I'll actually like the bag, but visually I've been attracted to this bag since I've seen it. It's not a bag that's on everybody's radar. It's not super rare, but it's also just not a very well-known bag. I'm gonna tell you what it is, just one moment. But my birthday was the end of January, and I had decided, because I had not yet found this bag on my own at a reduced price, I thought, you know what? I've been wanting this bag for a while. I think I'm gonna get it for my birthday. And there are a few for sale, but you're not going to spend less than $250 on one of them. And I settled on one. I settled on a unique color. This bag came in all of the original 10 Coach colors, so it's not like there were only a few, but you just don't see certain colors as often because, the more basic colors were probably more popular at the time, like your black, for example, and your browns. So the color was burgundy, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy this bag. The bag had been listed for months and months and months. I had been eyeing it since it was listed. It was listed for months. And a month prior, the seller had sent an offer, a reduced offer. I, at the time, wasn't ready to purchase it, so I didn't accept it or anything. But I thought when I was ready to buy it for my birthday, I was like, well, I'm just gonna send them what they offered. Who wants to spend more money than necessary, right? I'm just gonna send them what I offered. Well, this was on Poshmark. If you don't know, Poshmark, if an offer is sent on something that you have liked, you get a notification about it. And I guess what it can do is it can alert somebody who's also interested in, oh, I need to get this now. And that must have been what happened. Now, they didn't buy it at the asking price. If I had even thought that was a remote possibility, I would have just paid the asking price for it. I wanted that bag that bad. But I didn't. It's been there for a long time, right? And I know I'm not the only person who had received offers. So basically, the bag was sold to, an acquaintance of the seller for less than what I offered, but nonetheless, it was sold. Because in order, for me to get it, the seller has to accept the offer. I'm not bitter. I was just extremely disappointed. And I didn't get my bag. A bag that it took a lot for me to come to terms that I was gonna get, right? Anyways, so still, I've been on the search for one at a discounted price. And I cannot believe that I found one. It's not super cheap. I didn't pay $250 for it though, but I am just ecstatic. And I hope what's in this box is what I expect. And that's what we're gonna open and see. So let me show you what bag I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, here is a catalog photo. And as you can see, I don't know, do you recognize this bag at all? Is it something that's been on your radar? This is a sling bag. Now here's the thing, if I say that I'm looking for a sling bag, if I ever say that, people are not thinking of this bag. There are other bags that have sling in the name, and they are more recognizable, such as is it the Binsky or Babinski sling or something like that. But they're typically like shoulder bags that have like drawstrings, those types of bags. There's quite a few bags that actually have the name sling in them. So people don't think about this bag, but this bag is simply just called the Sling Bag, style number 9710. It will not ever have that style number in it. I don't know how long they made the Sling Bag, but it was not made in 1994 or later, okay? And look at the price. The price on this bag when it was new was $80. $80. This bag is worth so much more than $80 these days, and I believe that myself. It's just, you know, it's interesting how you see some bags appreciate in value, some depreciate, and some remain the same. So I think vintage Coach is just going up in value. I mean, when you start getting vintage Coach bags, you just realize the quality that these bags have. They're not anything like what you can get these days, at least not through Coach. They're absolutely amazing. There's a lot of history to Coach, and they're amazing. So yeah, this bag was only $80 brand new, and it's worth so much more now. But it's described as having a unique adjustable strap designed not to slip off the shoulder. So we're gonna see about that. And like I said, it came in all Coach colors. So let's open this box. So let's do it. I'm gonna lower the, I'm so excited. I bought this off of eBay. Normally I would feel pretty confident in what I was getting, but I'm gonna tell you, eBay for me, notoriously, if I'm buying things for what I consider a discounted price, less than what I value the bag at, people just don't disclose things. Do y'all have that same experience? Like, I mean, you'll have rips and tears in a bag that was never pictured or never, and you know, nobody ever said anything about it. And that blows my mind. Like, just say what is there in the bag. I guess, I don't know, do people just not typically return stuff? I don't know what happens, but I keep on going back to eBay despite poor pictures, poor lighting. Not all listings are like that, but I keep on going back to them because they have good customer service. So if something is truly not as described, then, you know, they're gonna make it right. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. I have no idea what this bag looks like in person. I have only ever seen it on a mannequin too. Because people describe it as being like dinky size. Oh my God. This is my real reaction to it. My initial real reaction. Here. I'm gonna try to quickly stuff it here. Sorry if you hear my dog. My lighting's terrible. Let me turn my lighting on. I am checking when I'm making sure that, first I'm making sure that there's not like shoe polish coating the bag. I'll have to do a little test to really determine. It doesn't appear to be at least not heavily caked in it. I don't think it has any on it. It's made in New York City bag. Here, I'll show a picture of the creed. And if you see a creed like this that specifically says made in New York City, that is a really great indication that it is not fake. Counterfeits did not have these types of creeds. So I do want to do a video on some of the things I use to determine authenticity in a bag. I'm not a pro authenticator, but I am comfortable with a lot of specific types of authentication, and I think all of that stuff is teachable. To get to be a pro though, you gotta learn fonts and stuff, which is not where I'm at. Yep, the tag is original. Everything looks great. There's no tears in the piping. You know, I see like weakened areas, but that is typical. Dry, you know, piping, but all of this, the hardware is very tarnished, but this is not going to have that shellac coating on the hardware. So what I'm seeing is just simply tarnish, and it's gonna clean up beautifully and easily. I'm gonna show you all difference in that too. Like newer hardware versus older hardware and how I clean it. But older hardware that doesn't have that shellac coating, which is meant to keep the hardware looking nicer for longer. What happens though is when it does start chipping, it looks like the metal's cracking and it just looks really like less quality. And it's not the case. That is all cleanable. It just looks like it's like breaking and cracking, and it's not. It's still brass underneath that coating. But when you get it older like this, it just evenly patinas, you know, it doesn't look like it's cracking there. So anyways, some people like the look of that. I mean, I don't mind it, but yeah, I'll clean it up. So this is the bag. Oh my goodness. She is cute. I'm gonna definitely have to spend a little bit of time with her. Like I said, I wasn't positive I'd even like her in person. I'm kind of in like lounge pajamas, sorry. Oh my goodness. I really like her. She is small. I definitely think she's bigger than a dinky though, which is how this bag was described as a lot. And yeah, she has this like little wider strap. She's short. That's the longest length too. So it would probably go even shorter. Oh my gosh, but I like her. I love the look of this bag. I love how the strap is just the sides of this bag. The ergos do that, and I'm really just attracted to that look. I don't know why. So yep, I'm happy. Let's see, I doubt she can be cross. Oh, I don't know, it's kind of cute. I don't mind a high crossbody. I'm gonna pretty this bag up though. This would be more of a nicer bag for me, like a fancy going out, but oh my gosh. I can't believe I have one finally, guys. Oh my goodness, and I did not pay $250 for it. Wow, but I would have. It was worth it. Oh my goodness. Well, here we go. My Sling Bag, most likely being added to my collection. We'll get her cleaned up, and I will just assess, you know, her utility and the usefulness of her in my life, which I know, I think I need her in my life. So I'm really happy. I can't even explain how happy I am. I couldn't tell you how happy I was when I saw that she was available, and yeah, she's mine now, so woo. Well, thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more like bag reveals like that, let me know. I like to talk about vintage Coach bags. We're going to talk about her more probably, like I said, when I clean her up. But this is a Sling Bag, 9710. She's cute. She's old. I like her. So, yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. All right, I appreciate you. Bye-bye.